In this video, I'm going to show you how to hide items from the timeline. Now, what is a timeline view? So, timeline view is the one which you see in the middle of the screen over here. So, timeline view basically contains all the information traces with regards to emails, notes, appointments, and various other components. So, if you see over here, I'm in the customer service hub application in Dynamics 365. I'm in the cases record. So, I'm in one of the cases records. I've opened one case record. Now here, if you see when you click on first on the plus icon, it says create a timeline record. Now when I click on here, I can see lot of components. So I can see activities, which is composed of appointment, email, phone call, task, booking alert, customer voice alert, invoice redemption, portal comment, session, project service approval, and then there is a note. Okay. Now there are three different components. So one is activity, second is note, and then there is a posts. Okay. Now all this component forms an integral part of all the activities which is taking place within your CRM case record. Okay. Now, many times it may happen that you may not even use most of this functionality. Okay, so take for example, if there is a scenario whereby you may uh, come up with a solution which says that okay, in our organization we use appointment, we use email, we use phone call and task, but not the other things. So how do we go ahead and hide those components? Okay, so there is a way in dynamic crm whereby you can hide this component. Okay, so first thing first, what you need to do is you need to go to make.powerapps.com, go into the right environment, and open your case table. Okay, now remember, you need to first see which form are you referring. Okay, if you are using by default form, it will be case for interactive experience, but in my case I'm utilizing a form called as G case for interactive experience. It is my own customized form. Okay, so in your case, it will be different. So open the table and go to forms under data experiences. And once you navigate to forms, pick up the form which you want to edit. Okay, so in my case, it is G case for interactive experience. Now I've already opened it ahead of time. Now here, this is how the form looks like. Now the component which we were looking is the timeline one. So if I click on timeline, then on the right hand side, you will see various properties. It says, so if I just show you these three components, it says activities, notes, and posts. Okay. Now we are focusing on activities as of now. When I click on activities, there are various activity types. It says selecting more than 10 activity types will slow down your timeline. Right now you have 22 selected. Okay, so that's too much. Now we want appointment, we want email, we don't want campaign activity, we don't want fax or case resolution. So anything which is ticked will be shown. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on campaign activity and I'll just remove this enable button. Okay, now this save button is bit hidden. So if I just click outside, it will it should prompt me to save it back. Okay, or maybe you can scroll down. So again, I'll show you. If I click on timeline, then let me click on timeline here. Yeah. Now here you will see all the activity types. If you click on campaign activity, so if I click on campaign activity, then I can click on unselect and I click on done. Okay. Now email I don't want case resolution. So again, case resolution enable and then remove that enable checkbox. Opportunity close. Yes, I don't want that. Okay, so just scroll, keep it on top so that you see the done button. I'll remove this, click on done, and order close. I don't want order close. I'll remove that. Click on code close. Phone call, let it be. Recurring appointment, I'll remove it. Invite redemption, I don't want. Okay, so I'll remove that as well. Portal comment, I don't want. And you can go ahead and remove all other components. Okay, So let me remove Teams chat, and then you have project service approval, then you have booking alert, then you have outbound message, you have social activity, and session. So now what we are doing essentially is we are cleaning up the plus button. So if you click on plus, it will show you appointment, it will show you email, it will show you phone call, it will show you task. We don't want conversation as well, so let me remove the conversation as well. And then there is customer voice alert. So let me scroll it up a bit. So there's a lot of by default timeline components which gets enabled. So it's always wise to remove all the unwanted components so that your slate is clean. Okay, so I think we are done with all the things. Okay, so we have 4 items. So next step is click on save and publish. I'll just say override their changes because I may have done some changes before. And I just want to again come back to this form and show you what we did. So we when we click on create a timeline record, it shows you whole bunch of activities and other components which we don't want. We just want very few like appointment, email, phone call, task. Apart from that, we don't want, and that's the reason we have gone ahead and made those changes in the application. So it's still publishing. It might take a while. Uh, So let me just do a quick refresh. I'll do a control F5. Now, if I click on timeline, let's see if the changes are refreshed or not. If I click on create a new timeline record, now if you see here, it has become much cleaner compared to what it was earlier. Okay. So this is how basically we remove all the unwanted components within the timeline creation activity process. Okay. So that's it, folks. This is all I have in this video. Thanks for watching.